I'm doing my best to tell you guys what I'm capable of, but I finally got everything down for Duped Game of the Marionettes. That's the prequel. That's part 1. That's part 2. And that's part 3. If you don't understand what I've been working on, it's a series about how the Word of God applies to what happens whenever you get duped. You kind of have to work with it, and you can't just sue everybody whenever they dupe you. But right now, everyone is getting duped. This is my duped journal. Causation goes with it, and causation is my specific documentary that's about everything that people have been duped in medication and medicine and in science. And so that's the next part. This is my plot journal. It has all of my plots in it. I did my best not to take a picture of this one. Not necessary. Here's the quote that you need to see. Sin has become so bad that it has become a game. Every game made simulates sin so a man can remain clean, but it is best said this way. Playing means the same thing as reading. It would be best to solve the problem, but it would be best to know the solution. I aim to trace the game to the problem, to solve, to the source, so to end this. Reading is the same thing as playing a video game right now. You understand? So if you read the Bible and it has death in it, it's the same thing as playing a video game. Exact same thing. You want to watch a depiction of anything that has happened in the Bible, like the cross, it's right there. You understand? So, that's my plot journal. That's how I'm writing plots down. Then there's Sarcastique No Magique. This is the college part of it. If you understand what's been going on, you need to know that the colleges are in dire straits because people are cheating too much, but nobody knows what's been going on. You understand? This is the study. That's what keeps happening to people. There's a promise, and I know you saw your name, but you make promises, man, and I know what you did. I just can't go with you. Anyway, this is... And by the way, that whole family is a character in the game meant to be saved, not judged. So if you judge, just recognize, they'll put you in jail. They run multiple jail systems in the city of Houston, or in the state of Texas. This is Principalities and Spirits. I'm not done with this one, but just recognize everything that I'm making is to show people that everything that is made is because God told me to make it, or God told someone to make it, or because someone's in sin and they don't know how to get out. This is Jack. This is the business part of it. This is how to save business professionals. All of this is about people named Jack and people who are Jacks. That means everyone can be a Jack as long as they work in business. This is one of the quotes from Hagel. Because I am a Jack of all trades, I understand the meaning and definition of Jack. I can be a king or queen in a moment, but also an ace or a 5. I know how to be every suit, but I will not joke. It does not mean I have authority. It just means I understand. That's it. That's why the people of God are going to learn their lesson. Because there is no reason for people to go down for nothing. You understand? So this is what I've been working on this whole time. Some of these things are all the way full, some of these aren't. This is Tag Scout Rejects. This is D-pad that I'm going to make. And it's the end of every D-pad because I have to revise that one. Because someone who made a new gaming system revised that. You understand? This is what I'm working on. That's backwards hate. That's making sure that people know. I love you, but I'm going to show you, not by giving you tough love, but by acting like I hate you and I love you, to show people what they've done in an act that is contained. You don't just do that randomly. You let people know when you're going to do that. Understand? That's what this is about. Everything's been going on, but you don't realize it. But so many things are going wrong that God has to correct them. You see? You see? So this is about children and how many times they get shafted because everybody else wants to do what they want. But kids usually want to do the right thing. this is the other part of it. This is the homeless portion. This is the part about the homeless. Missions about the Bible and the homeless. The holy ideal. You see that? That's what I'm working on. This is the holistic strategy that I have in order to save my generation from the poor to the child to the king to the businessman. You understand? To the famous person. That's it. Oh man, sorry. I need to focus that. Alright, so, let's see. And then here's the last part. This is what I started with. This is my duped game of the marionettes journal. If you can't see that, it's because that's in the way. Look at that. That's a QR code. Oh, see, that's what people should be doing with these, because it's so funny whenever they're scannable, and no one does anything about it. That's so scannable. Look at that. Anyway, let's see. This is everything that I haven't organized yet. This is the prototype for duped game of the marionettes. Everything from right there is one of the campaigns about someone who keeps calling people sick. And then this is one of the companion books that I can use in any kind of theater class. Do you understand? That's what I'm working on. You see, this is supposed to be the beginning, but I Love Lamp is a campaign that I can't talk about completely. I can only say that it can take Pokemon Go and make it look foolish. That's what I Love Lamp can do. So, have fun. Na 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 na. I Love Lamp. Thing is, let's see. You understand? All of these are campaigns that I have yet to organize, and so I'm just working on it, little by little, and then this is my strategy for making cards. Specific types of cards that represent everything. Let's see if I can get some focus without hurting myself. There you go. You see that? Nothing should have gone so wrong that I had to make this by myself, but all of these are about to make people look foolish if they just tried to make me look foolish. These are all cards that can be made and campaigns to go with the cards. Alright, so all of that in there is stuff that I haven't sorted yet, but I only reach in there if I need to find an old idea. That's everything else coming with it. So it looks like I just came away from everything with a bunch of, with a bunch of crops, because this is a crop box for real. So I'll tell you something. Whenever people don't listen, when people need help, it adds up to something, but it doesn't add up to something until late. Way late. Whenever Jesus says the harvest is plentiful, but the harvesters are few, therefore beseech the Lord of the harvest to send more harvesters, it means there's something to do, and you don't realize it, but if you guys don't get this crop, you're gonna die. And so, I'm also still working on Duped Game of the Marionettes. Look at that. These are Xaviers. These are what get released every single time something goes right in the area. They save people. That's a little bit of a spoiler, but you don't know what it does until way, way late. So it doesn't matter. These are games to go with tag. You might want to take a picture of this one. These are two very fun ways to play tag. Understand? Let's see. I can probably show you other things.